Do you ever feel like you're doing everything right, but still not quite hitting that elegant, effortless look? You're not alone. And the secret might just be in the subtle habits of women who live and breathe quiet luxury. Today, we're uncovering 7 old money style secrets women over 50 use every day to look refined, rich, and irresistibly poised. One of them might just change how you see your closet forever. Here's where it starts. 1. The power of invisibility. Dressing. There's a style secret that's often overlooked but incredibly powerful: invisibility dressing. Now, don't let the term mislead you. This isn't about blending into the background, it's about blending with intention. It's the art of dressing in a way that draws the eye not to your outfit, but to you. Women over 50 who embrace this old money secret know that true elegance doesn't shout, it whispers. It's not about being noticed instantly, it's about being remembered gracefully. Here's how to do it. Start with neutral tonal layers. Think soft beiges, warm taupes, gentle grays, or creamy ivories. Choose pieces that echo each other rather than contrast, like an oatmeal sweater with matching trousers or a stone gray blouse tucked into a lighter gray skirt. Why does this work so well? Because it creates harmony. These tones don't interrupt the viewer's gaze, they guide it. And when your outfit isn't loud, your face, your expression, your presence becomes the focal point. That's where true beauty shines. Concerned it might feel too plain? That's a common worry. But the key to invisibility dressing is texture. Add a ribbed knit, try a silky blouse under a soft wool cardigan, mix suede with linen. Each layer adds depth without adding noise. If your wardrobe doesn't have many neutrals, start small. Swap a busy print for a solid in a calming tone, or try a monochrome look using items you already own in similar colors. A helpful alternative: if you're not ready to go full neutral, try grounding one bold piece with soft, muted companions. For example, pair a navy sweater with dove gray trousers. This quiet contrast still achieves the same refined effect. Common pitfall: over-accessorizing. When you dress tonally, your accessories should speak softly too. A delicate pendant, a matte leather handbag. Avoid anything too shiny or branded. It breaks the spell of subtlety. Styling hack to enhance this look: add one unexpected but quiet element, a pair of tortoiseshell glasses, a vintage watch, or a scarf in a tone just a shade off from your outfit. These details signal refinement, not effort. Invisibility dressing is not about hiding, it's about highlighting, but doing it in a way that feels graceful, grounded, and entirely intentional. When you master this, you walk into a room and own it, not with volume, but with presence. 2. Embracing patina and imperfection. Let's talk about a secret that feels almost revolutionary in today's age of fast fashion and flawless filters: embracing patina and imperfection. Because true elegance, old money elegance, isn't about being pristine. It's about presence, history, and authenticity. What do I mean by patina? Think of the soft creases in well-worn leather loafers, the gentle fade on a linen blouse, or the fray at the hem of a beloved cashmere scarf. These aren't flaws. They're fingerprints of a life well lived. And in the old money world, that subtle wear adds character, not clutter. Here's what you can try today. Choose one item from your closet that has aged beautifully. Maybe it's a vintage handbag, an heirloom brooch, or a silk blouse that's softened over time. Wear it with intention. Let it anchor your outfit. Let it tell a story. Why does this work? Because style isn't static. It's not about looking untouched. Old money style celebrates the pieces that grow with us, that reflect time and taste. That's what makes them look rich, because they are rich in meaning. You might wonder, but won't I look unkempt? That's a valid concern. The key is to contrast worn elements with polished ones. Pair that faded denim shirt with crisp white trousers. Wear that softened leather belt over a tailored blazer. Imperfection should feel poetic, not careless. And if you don't have vintage or aged items, choose fabrics that improve with age, like linen, raw denim, and real leather. These materials don't degrade, they evolve. You can also look for secondhand pieces at vintage shops or estate sales. Often, that's where the hidden gems live. A common mistake to avoid? Over-sanitizing your wardrobe. If everything is too new, too glossy, it lacks soul. The beauty of the old money look is in its balance, where old meets new, softness meets structure. Here's a styling hack to enhance the effect. Combine different textures in one outfit. Think tweed with silk or suede with crisp cotton. These contrasts make the patina stand out beautifully and create depth in your look. In the end, embracing imperfection isn't just a style choice, it's a mindset. It says, I don't need to prove anything. I've lived, I've loved, and my wardrobe reflects that. And that, truly, is where elegance begins. 3. Daily dressing rituals that build grace. Let's talk about something subtle yet powerful: daily dressing rituals that build grace. For women over 50 who radiate that old money elegance, getting dressed isn't just a task, it's a ritual. A quiet moment of self-respect that sets the tone for the day. And the beauty of this ritual? It's not about extravagance, it's about intention. Here's what to try. Each morning, lay out your outfit the night before, or at least think through it. Include not just clothes, but undergarments, jewelry, even your fragrance. This simple act reduces stress and replaces rushed choices with graceful ones. Why does this work? Because when you dress with purpose, you carry yourself with purpose. You're not reacting, you're choosing. And that calm, curated energy reads as confidence. You might be thinking, but I don't have time for a whole ritual. It doesn't have to take long, just 5 minutes. Think of it as dressing not just for the outside world, but to honor yourself. The difference it makes to your posture, your mood, your mindset, it's transformative. If this feels too structured for your style, try this alternative. Keep a rotating trio of go-to outfits on hand. Maybe it's wide-leg trousers, a silk blouse, and loafers, or a knit dress, belt, and ballet flats. These outfits should make you feel instantly polished, and you can mix up accessories depending on your mood. Here's a common pitfall: saving your nice clothes for later. For events? For someday. But elegance isn't reserved for special occasions. It's built daily. Wear the blouse with the French cuffs, put on the good perfume, use the handbag you love. A styling hack? Try a morning 3-piece rule. Your base layer, a secondary layer, like a cardigan or scarf, and a finishing touch, a brooch, belt, or earring. That third element is often what transforms an outfit into a look. And one more gentle reminder: grace isn't rushed. If you find yourself hurried each morning, try waking up 15 minutes earlier just to give yourself space to prepare. Not just your outfit, but your mindset. A graceful morning is the first accessory of the day. By building small dressing rituals into your day, you invite elegance to follow you, quietly, effortlessly, beautifully. That's the secret that no trend can replace. 4. Rejecting logo culture. There's a quiet power in not needing to show off. One of the most distinctive traits of old money style is its rejection of logo culture. No flashing designer names, no bold monograms, no obvious status symbols, and yet these women look unmistakably refined. Why? Because real style doesn't need a label to announce itself. Here's a styling shift you can try today. Swap out pieces with large logos for ones with clean lines, quality materials, and subtle details. Instead of a tee with a big designer name, try a fine knit top in Pima cotton or a silk blend blouse in a rich, understated tone. Why does this work? Because elegance is quiet. Wearing obvious branding places the emphasis on the brand, not on you. By choosing logo-free pieces, you draw attention to your natural confidence, your presence, your personality. Now you might be wondering, but how will people know it's high quality? They won't. And that's the point. Old money style isn't about proving worth. It's about being secure enough not to. And when a garment is truly well made, when it fits beautifully, feels luxurious, and moves with grace, that becomes your signature. If you're working with a more casual or limited wardrobe, here's an easy upgrade. Choose fabrics that signal quality. A plain canvas tote in thick cotton looks richer than a logo-covered bag in synthetic material. A simple leather loafer feels more elevated than a trendy sneaker with branding all over it. Alternatives? Go vintage or secondhand. Older pieces, especially from heritage brands, often have discreet craftsmanship, hand stitching, real horn buttons, woven labels that whisper quality instead of shouting it. Common pitfall to avoid: don't fall into the trap of thinking that more means more. More print, more embellishment, more recognition. The truth is, restraint is the real luxury. Less is always more impactful when it's intentional. And here's a bonus styling hack. Let your textures do the talking. A ribbed cashmere sweater, a suede skirt, or a crisp poplin blouse draws the eye because of how it feels, not what it says. Layer textures thoughtfully and watch your outfit come alive, quietly, confidently, and irresistibly. So next time you're getting dressed, remember, Power is felt, not flaunted. Leave the logos behind and let your poise do the speaking. 5. Cultivating a personal uniform. Let's talk about something timeless, empowering, and surprisingly freeing: cultivating a personal uniform. You've likely noticed it before: those effortlessly stylish women who always seem put together. They're not reinventing the wheel every morning. They've found their look and refined it into a quiet signature. That's what we mean by a personal uniform: a consistent, curated style formula that works for your body, your lifestyle, and your taste. So, how do you start? Try this. Identify 3 to 5 outfit combinations that make you feel elegant and at ease. For example, a tailored blazer, crisp blouse, and slim trousers, or a midi dress, soft cardigan, and leather flats. Then replicate the formula with slight variations in color and fabric. Why does this work? Because repetition builds recognition and confidence. A personal uniform removes decision fatigue while reinforcing your style identity. It says, "This is who I am," with grace and certainty. Now you might wonder, won't I get bored wearing the same thing? Not if you focus on quality and variety within your formula. Swap fabrics with the seasons: linen in summer, wool in winter. Rotate colors: navy one week, charcoal the next. And if blazers and trousers don't feel like you, customize your uniform to suit your preferences. Prefer softness over structure? Try knit dresses with draped cardigans. Need more movement? Wide leg trousers and tunic tops create the same polish with more ease. Avoid this common trap: chasing trends that don't align with your core style. If you love neutrals and tailored cuts, a neon oversized hoodie probably isn't your go-to. Stick to pieces that echo your uniform. This keeps your closet coherent and your style consistent. Want to elevate your uniform even more? Use accessories like punctuation. A silk scarf, a pair of signature earrings, or a structured handbag adds personality without straying from your base. Here's a final styling tip. Once you've found your uniform, photograph yourself in those outfits. Keep them on your phone as a style reference. On rushed mornings or low-energy days, you'll have a ready-made guide to looking and feeling your best. A personal uniform isn't a constraint. It's a quiet celebration of who you are. And when done right, it becomes your most elegant signature. One you wear with ease, confidence, and timeless charm. 6. Styling to suggest, not show. Let's talk about a subtle but powerful secret of the old money aesthetic: styling to suggest, not show. At its core, this is the art of leaving something to the imagination. Instead of revealing everything at once, elegant women use cut, drape, and detail to hint, to whisper style rather than shout it. Try this. Swap plunging necklines or clingy fabrics for garments that skim the body rather than hug it. A silk blouse with a high neckline and a soft bow, or a midi dress with gentle movement, does more to enchant than a tight, flashy piece ever could. Why does this work? Because elegance isn't just about what you wear, it's about how you wear it. Suggesting shape without revealing every line of the body evokes mystery and confidence. It says, "I know my worth. I don't need to prove it." You might be thinking, but will I look frumpy or outdated? Not if you strike the right balance. Choose pieces with intentional tailoring at the waist, or a soft wrap that defines without clinging. It's about sculpting a silhouette, not concealing it. Alternative styles to consider? Try a boat neck instead of a scoop. Choose wide leg trousers that move gracefully over the leg rather than clinging. Wrap dresses, A-line skirts, and dolman sleeve tops are all fabulous for creating shape with subtlety. Here's a common mistake: confusing elegance with over-conservatism. You don't have to be buttoned up to your chin. A well-placed slit in a skirt, a peak of shoulder under a sheer shawl, or the shimmer of skin behind lace can be more powerful than any mini dress. Want a styling hack? Use fabric weight and texture to your advantage. Light, flowing materials like chiffon or fine knits catch the breeze and suggest movement. They glide rather than grip. Pair that movement with structure in one piece. Say, a tailored blazer over a silky camisole for visual balance. Another tip: accessorize thoughtfully. A delicate chain that disappears beneath your collarbone or earrings that draw the eye upward keeps the focus on you, not just your clothes. Old money elegance is never about putting it all out there. It's about creating allure through restraint. Dressing to suggest, not show, isn't about covering up. It's about expressing depth, confidence, and timeless femininity. 7. Tailoring over trends. Now, this isn't just about fashion, it's about framing yourself like a masterpiece. A well tailored piece doesn't just fit your body, it honors it. Women over 50 who embody elegance aren't chasing the latest cut of jeans or the newest neckline from Paris. Instead, they rely on silhouettes that fit them perfectly, not the moment. Here's what you can try today. Pick one item you wear often, a blazer, a pair of slacks, or even a simple shirt, and have it tailored to your body. Just adjusting the hem of a sleeve or taking in the waist slightly can change how you feel in it and how the world sees you. Why does this work so well? Tailoring creates structure, and structure creates elegance. It lifts, it smooths, and most importantly, it fits you. That's what makes it look expensive, no matter what you paid for it. Now I hear you, but isn't tailoring a luxury? Not always. Many dry cleaners offer simple alterations for a fraction of what you'd spend on a new item. And the truth? One tailored jacket is worth more than 5 trendy ones that don't flatter your shape. If you're not ready for a tailor just yet, choose structured stretch fabrics. Look for seams at the bust, darts at the waist, and designs labeled fitted or sculpted. They mimic a tailored look while offering comfort and flexibility. Here's a common pitfall: wearing clothes that are too loose to hide or too trendy to fit. Neither of those serves your elegance. Instead, aim for graceful balance. If your pants are tailored and slim, pair them with a soft, flowing blouse. If your blazer is cinched, let your trousers drape more freely. This contrast keeps your outfit dynamic, not stiff. A styling hack worth trying? Add a belt, even a subtle one, to any dress or tunic. It defines your waist and brings intentionality to your outfit. Another? Cuff the sleeves of an oversized shirt neatly. This little detail says, I know my style. When you embrace tailoring over trends, you don't just change your wardrobe, you shift your mindset, from following fashion to defining it for yourself. And that's where elegance truly begins.